Question number 7, Chris Hipkins.
Thank you very much, Mr Speaker. To the Minister of Education, is she confident that increased pass rates for NCEA reflect a genuine increase in student achievement?
The Honourable Hikia Parata.
Mr Speaker, yes, I am. If that member wants to denigrate the efforts and hard work of the 145...
Order. There is no need to answer the question with that tone. It's simply a question that was answered. If the member wants to add something that's then relevant to the question, I'll accept it. But to then attack that member for asking a legitimate question will only bring disorder. Supplementary question?
Supplementary question, Mr Speaker. Have any NCEA markers been instructed to remark exam scripts to raise the number of students receiving achieved, merit or excellence grades? If so, why?
The Honourable Hikia Parata.
Mr Speaker, our system is robust, and as part of the integrity of the system, NZQA looks at 100,000 student samples each year, and to ensure fairness to students, a rigorous quality assurance process sees 10% of exams remarked by a senior marker. It is part of quality assuring our system.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Chris Hipkins.
Is Peter Lyons of St Peter's College in Epsom wrong when he said last week that a fellow teacher marking NCEA exams had been told by the Chief Examiner, quote, to remark his scripts to ensure more students achieved excellent pass rates?
The Honourable Hikia Parata.
I can't comment on what Peter Lyons said to the person in his staff room, but what I can tell you is that this system is about students meeting the standard, not being compared with other students. That is why we don't have a norm reference one. We need to know overall how many kids are meeting the standard. NZQA keeps an eye on that. But as to Mr Lyons' personal opinions, I can't comment.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Chris Hipkins.
Well, how can she claim that we have a standards-based system if examiners are being told to remark exams in order to increase the number of students achieving a particular grade?
The Honourable Hikia Parata.
Speaker, I can't speak to Mr Lyons, one person's casual conversation with another person in the staff room. What I can tell the member in this House is that the Auditor-General in 2012 carried out a review of the quality and integrity of our system and found it to be very, very good. NCEA in 2013 carried out a similar evaluation and found that principals have high confidence in our examination. Students are being assessed and their markers are being assessed to ensure that we have a quality system.
Supplementary question.
Supplementary question, Chris Hipkins.
Can she give an absolute assurance to the House and to parents and to students that no student's grade has been inflated as a result of their exams being remarked to increase the number of students who either achieve, gain merit or gain excellence for NCEA?
The Honourable Hikia Parata.
Mr Speaker, I can give an absolute assurance that I am confident in the processes of the New Zealand Qualifications Authority as opposed to one columnist in a paper that the member is relying on.
Question, Mr.
Supplementary
Speaker.
question, Chris Hipkins.
Mr. Speaker, has the number of student results from externally assessed achievement standards decreased by over 60,000 over the past 5 years, while the number of internally assessed standards reported increased by over 150,000? If so, what evidence does she draw from that, to claim that increased NCEA achievement reflects actual increase in student achievement, not a change in the nature of the qualifications being achieved?
The Honourable Hikia Parata.
Well, to begin with, because I have trust and respect in the New Zealand teaching profession. Secondly, because internal assessment does make up about 70% of ours, because when we moved to this approach of qualifications, it was in real time to assess learning. Examinations are at the end of the year. It used to be the case that was at the end of 3 years. Now we have a system that allows real-time marking when the learning has been done, complemented by external examinations.
Question number 8, John O'Naylor.
Thank you, Mr Speaker.